Yo, what is going on, Doom Clan? It's your boy Doom. Come back here, back at again another video for you guys over here on the Doom Clan channel. And today we're going to be doing another life story as usual, as what we do here. But first, the gameplay you are going to be watching in the background is by no one other than the Black Ops 2 God himself. I say it every single time because this guy, Doom Resi, is an absolute tank on Black Ops 2. He had a flawless 98 gun streak on Plaza with an MTAR in this gameplay. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, all links to more in the description down below. Make sure to check him out. Definitely show some love. He just hit 1K, had an insane montage come out. I thought it was a pretty dope montage, so make sure you check it out. Anyways, if you guys want to see more life stories like this one from myself, make sure to go check me out down below. Links to me are in the description down below as well. Anyways, let's get right down on into today. So today we are actually going to be doing a life story about the scariest plane ride of my life. And this is simply due to me being asleep for most of the flight all the way up until the landing. So I'm coming home from Colorado after a summer vacation I had about 2 years ago when I went on a bunch of college visits with my brother. He wanted to go to school out in Colorado, wanted to go to Boulder. If you guys don't know what that is, Boulder's just like the main school in Colorado, and then it's the Air Force Academy, and he just went to check those out. So we went on a nice vacation there, and then like the past 2 days, like before our flight, we were there for a week. The first 5 days we spent over at a mountain resort. It was the coolest, most beautiful thing possible. I absolutely loved it. And then the last 2 days we went on college visits for him. It was a really cool school, seeing the Air Force Academy, one of the coolest things in the world, personally, I think. But after that vacation, we're coming home on the plane. So we go to Denver International Airport, hop on our flight, and we start going. And I didn't get much sleep that night because I really wasn't used to the time change yet. It's like a 2-hour time change from me. So I fell asleep about an hour and a half, 2 hours later than I normally would. So I was dead tired. So I go to sleep on the plane and I'm just casually asleep until I would say the last 5 minutes of the flight. And it was storming where I live. So I'm not going to say the exact place where I landed and all that stuff because you guys will stalk me and whatnot. But not saying anything about that. Anyways, so it was storming at the airport I was going to, and there was about like 150, 200 people on our flight. So it wasn't absolutely like pounded, but that sounds weird. It wasn't absolutely packed kind of thing, but there was still quite a few people on the plane. Like there was a bunch of open seats still, all that stuff. So we're on a double deck plane too. So I don't understand. Normally they only do it for international flights, I'm pretty sure, but they had a double decker plane. I was like, all right, there's no need for this, but whatever. So we're on the plane. We're making our way back all the way to where I live. It's about like a 6-hour flight, I would say. I want to say it was 6 hours, like 5-6 hour flight. So we're flying back to where I live, coming in where there's a storm. And this storm was pretty bad because we were one of the last, I think it was like one of the last 10 planes allowed to come in. So it starts getting turbulent. Well, turbulent, I'm not even sure if that's the right word. There was a lot of turbulence, so I'm like, oh fuck, I'm dead, I'm gonna die. And if you guys don't know already, if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, you know I fucking hate planes. There are tin cans that are in the air that will crash at any moment. There's no way that something that heavy will stay in the air for that long. I don't care. Malaysian Airlines went missing. I don't fuck with flying no more. That shit's scary. But I'm just absolutely terrified of planes, and this turbulence made me shit myself. I swear to God, it was some of the worst turbulence I've ever been in. I've been in awful turbulence too. I've been in I swear double deckers are just not my luck. I've been on like 3 or 4 flights where there's double deckers and the turbulence is just god awful. I'm not sure if it's like because it's bigger or something like that, but it's absolutely terrifying to me. So I'm on this flight. A lot of turbulence is happening. I'm sitting next to my brother. I'm freaking the fuck out. He's at the window seat. I'm in the aisle seat. And in my head, I'm planning out how the fuck am I going to jump out of this plane and survive. That's honestly what I think. And I'm freaking out. He's like, Corey, shut the fuck up and go back to sleep. Like, you're being annoying. Because I'm having like a goddamn panic attack. So he's like, shut up, go back to sleep. You're annoying as fuck. I was like, all right, I got you. So I tried going back to sleep. All of a sudden, the turbulence keeps going. And I'm like, okay, it has to be the engine. The engine blew out. There's no fucking way. We're dying. We're going down 30,000 feet to 0 feet in the next 10 seconds. We're fucking dead, Sean. There's no way I'm getting out of this. And my brother Sean's like, Corey, shut the fuck up and go to sleep. And he's just looking out the window casually, like, because that's why he sits next to the window. I guess that's why everyone does. But I mean, it's the best sleeping spot too. But he just enjoys looking out the window. And I looked out and it was fucking like pitch black. I was like fucking terrified. But I start to try going back to sleep again, and the turbulence just keeps going and going. I'm like, okay, there's no way this is the turbulence. There's literally zero possible way. And all of a sudden we go, he's like, all right, we're coming in for the landing now. We should be landing in the next 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, fuck you, pilot. Land us safe so I can go the fuck home. So we start to go in, and the turbulence is still happening and that stuff. All of a sudden we just drop, and straight up it seemed like we dropped like 20 million feet in like 10 seconds. And I was like, holy shit, we're dying. And if you guys don't know what the turbulence does, it basically can drop your plane and like basically control the height of the plane when like you go through clouds and storms and that shit, and randomly you can just drop 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, like very fast. So we drop like 1,000 feet, and then all of a sudden we're back to normal. I'm like, holy shit, that made me shit myself. And then we go in for the landing, and it was literally the roughest fucking landing I've ever experienced. I was like, holy shit, we're dying on this runway. As soon as we touched the ground, like we bounced up like 2 or 3 times, and it's a double-decker plane, so obviously you're gonna see the like wings flapping, and I'm like, holy shit, we're gonna fucking die. And then we start to come in, and apparently I didn't know this because they didn't. I guess they said it when I was asleep. They were saying that this is this pilot's 500th flight, and it's gonna be his last flight of his career for a commercial airline. And we're just like, oh, okay, like I guess that's normal, whatever. Congrats, I don't really give a fuck. And all of a sudden we see fire trucks shooting fucking water over us. I'm like, oh my god, we're on fucking fire, we're dying. And then they said it over again, and I was like, holy shit, Jesus Christ. I literally thought the plane was gonna blow up. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy today's life story. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to Doom Clan if you guys are not already subscribed here. Anyways, it's been your boy Corey here, or Doom Comeback. Make sure to check out Resi as well as myself. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.